Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3 with this Prussian campaign. Last time around we had the first Battle of Stuttgart, where we moved in and we liberated the Kingdom of Württemberg, or Dukedom, or whatever it is. Apparently there's a guy called, let's see, who's in charge. Also you can see how no one actually likes it of the allies. No one likes Württemberg, except for the French and the Spanish, which is interesting. There's an historical grievance, -84. I think we'll see something similar with Bavaria if I take that over as well. I think that I'll give that to Austria, they probably want it. So what I did was actually, I already recorded an episode, but I was so disappointed in it that I decided to scrap it. And instead we're gonna go ahead and try to liberate Switzerland, and then for next one we'll do what I tried to do here. So there was three full stacks, and I attacked the bridge and we had the fight there. I managed, the Ottomans deployed 11,000 men and I deployed only about 3,000. I lost about 800 men I think, and I killed almost 5,000, almost half of the army. But the thing was, the battle was so drawn out because the Ottomans kept their artillery, so they didn't really want to cross. It wasn't like there was this constant of, you know, thousands of Ottomans trying to cross. For a long time they didn't cross. They made two major crossings. And then like smaller attempts to cross, but I didn't want to do like an hour video of very disappointing battle, so I decided to scrap that, and instead we're gonna go to deal with Switzerland. So we'll see if we'll get intercepted at the bridge by this smaller army, or if I'm allowed to continue all the way to the capital to actually fight the main force there. So it's not gonna allow me to just walk straight onto it. There we go. So they're gonna allow me to go straight for the capital, which I really like. What's this? Breaches? This has a fort? I don't know, have we had a fort battle in this? There's no fort here. Why did it say it had a breach? One breach. Well, in the Court of Appeals, there's a breach in the wall. Right. So I think this one will be more to our liking. And yeah. Without further ado, let's have this battle. And then after that, since the Ottomans decided to evacuate the area, as we saw, we can have that in the next video. But with that said, let's go ahead and liberate Switzerland. And once again, as I did with the other battle, we are able to spawn in this L, or set up within the L. And I decided to spawn over on the left side. We've got a house. I always like to fight around houses and stuff, and have, you know, enemy troops sort of swarm around while there's muskets firing out. I always think that looks really cool. And like these town battles, which we've had a few. in this campaign, but also in the... But I think more in the Bavarian one, right? Or was it most in this one? I don't know. Right. But otherwise, pretty much the same, only that that one unit that lost so many is going to be put in reserve right in among the cannons to keep them company. But otherwise, yeah, let's go ahead and start. So, let's see. Looks like the French army is more alert this time around. However, it's not going to save them, because the first thing I do is I take out one of the cannons and send them away. So it looks like they're much more alert this time around. They're coming in with 2 units over there, so I'm going to strike them down before they even are able to join the battle. I actually probably need to move the cannon up to this hill to actually be useful. Same with this one. And then I want to move the infantry a bit. Heavy cuirassiers over to the side. Gonna keep an eye on those and form square just in the nick of time. Looks like they're charging now, so gonna form loads of squares. The problem with forming squares like this is obviously that the squares have a tendency to shoot each other. Let's make the cannon all the way up here, so it's got free view. And same with this one. Maybe a little bit further apart. Maybe I can even get this guy to form square in between the cannons. And then before I forget that, which could be very easily done, we're gonna have the smaller one swing over there. And you're gonna swing over there. Okay, I lost 2 guys. Not too bad. Gonna see about finding an angle in which we can charge in. And at the same time, I kind of noticed that something's going on here. It's in just the enemy general. Oh, look at that. Bardish and Hussars have struck my cuirassiers. We certainly don't like that, but not that the enemy is going to be able to do much about it. Let's see, do I fit? Yeah, we do fit the square in between. I think I'll place it a little bit further back. Right, let's go back to the cavalry. We're trying to swing in. Right now they're both kind of covering for each other, which I don't really like. So they're clever there. I think if I can draw them away from each other, then we can turn back and swipe them away. Ooh, now they're both turning for this one, because this one I thought was gonna be hidden, but it's not. They're turning. Let's unsettle them by a charge. We're not gonna be able to reach this one, but we are gonna reach this one in time. Boom. At the same time, it's kind of a lot happening. Maybe I shouldn't have waited until these guys were so far away.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest.
What's going on this side? Ooh, they've got so much more cavalry here. Form square, and then what I need to do is get the general to support. The canister over here is in risk of shooting down the line, so the line will retire just a few paces, and then since they're pushing everything over there, we'll have these guys move up like so, and then put the grenadiers so, because I don't want to get flanked again. Okay, the heavy cavalry is not doing well. They need to retreat. Ooh, I thought that I was going to be able to pull this off in a better way. It actually worked. but we sustained heavy casualties. Oh, and we even broke them. That means I won that fight, so I don't need to worry about that, and then I can concentrate on this side. We'll go back to normal speed. And I want the cuirassiers to pull back. I do not intend to lose them. They're exhausted. And all they've done is really receive that charge. I guess fight for your life. We're gonna inspire you. The enemy is really pushing into my flank, which I don't particularly enjoy.
The men are fatigued.
Schutzen to the front. Grenadiers into the forest. And we're charging down. What's left of those idiots? How's it going over here? It's bunch of dragoons and shit. Can we try to get you out of there? I want the square to open fire to break these guys properly. Got charged by armed citizenry. Or if you just decides to rout and leave us entirely. Maybe that would work out for the best. Bloody barges and hussars. Otherwise it seems to be working fine. Chasseur à cheval in the forest and gunned down by the grenadiers. I'll be able to charge down these or kill them with bayonets. We're gonna hold fire with you. It's all really down here. Yes, I'm well aware of this. I'm gonna inspire the cuirassiers once more. And hopefully they'll be able to just by the sheer, I don't know what to call it, just be able to cut their way through the light horsemen. Right, let's see if we can't get rid of those two cannons, and then the other grenadiers will join onto the road. The light troops will advance as well, and we'll have these swing out like that. And then finally the enemy horsemen were defeated. Ooh, that looks dangerous. Fire a round shot, both of you. Chevaliers. This one's exhausted. Make a slow advance. This one's active, so he can make. He can advance in good order. Right, drop the square. Infantry will draw their line like so. Schutzen will move forward. The general is no longer needed here, but heavy cavalry will retire. So the line infantry is reorganizing itself.
Glorious victory, sir. It's soon to be yours.
Schutzen are moving forward. It's a small young guard unit, but it's under heavy cannon fire, so we don't think it's gonna stand. The active cavalry unit will go out, take out that artillery piece. The grenadiers will advance, and as they do, they'll just bayonet that as they come across it. Schutzen will advance. Line infantry will advance. Just in case, we'll hold fire with this one. And both, I don't think we need them anymore, given that there's so few French troops left. Oh, they've even put spikes there. Oh. Right. Run this one down. gun the bastards down. And then the grenadiers slowly just walking onto the cannons, destroying them in the process. And with that, I think we can say that Switzerland is now free from French influence. All that stands is this armed citizenry, which was now defeated. And the Saxon army goes from victory to victory. Voila! And the results of the battle, we only left 3 enemies left standing. And I only lost 273. However, it was still only counted as a close battle, which I don't get. Seem to only get close battles. Really strange. Highest kills, Saxon Chevaliers. Not entirely sure which one of them. Probably the one that didn't get fired upon in the full-on charge. And yeah, 3 men is not gonna make a unit. We're gonna go ahead and ooh, look at that! We can get tons of gold, 1500 if I sack it. But we're gonna liberate. Switzerland is back, and I didn't get a unit for it. But I guess that's how the Swiss work. Right, so part of my plan is now complete in that we've made this corridor which the enemy cannot move through. Now the next step is to take on the Spanish. Thing is, since last time I do believe they've even got like almost a half stack more there. So they got 4 full stacks we need to somehow take on. Which, I mean, it was difficult already to begin with. Let's see, does anyone like Swiss? Only the Austrians dislike them. For some reason the Swedes. I guess because we're always... everyone kind of gets us mixed together. Or when I say everyone, I mean Americans. Yes. The thing is, I will be able to trade with both of them once I take the Alsace-Lorraine province. So I will be able to set up trade with both of them once I do that. However, this is a mighty battle, which I don't think we're gonna have. So I still have, what, how many minutes do I have? That battle was only like 10 minutes. I probably could fight the Ottomans then. And yeah. They're still bringing 5,000 men to this battle. Damn. That might be too much. The thing is that the other video was already kind of too long. It's really hard to keep the 30-minute minimum, or like as the cutoff point. I mean, most people wanted that or voted for that, but it's really hard to keep it when the battles are as they are. But I think this one, I guess, can be a little bit less then, and then next time we can do that Ottoman battle, which hopefully is a town, so we'll fight in a town. Then I'm wondering if I should start the Paris campaign. The thing is, they really locked up this province, which is kind of unnecessary. Or, well, it's not as necessary as they probably think it is, because what I need to do is just have one army defeat this one, then the next one can move freely towards Paris, and I can kind of bypass that, and hopefully that would cause enough of an upset within like, hopefully the Spanish will send their troops out. I don't think they will though, will they? There's a lot to think about. And also, yeah, did I say that? this elite army has been recruited with tons and tons of elite infantry, so guard fusiliers and the Zafus guard fusiliers, and the what are these? Both are foot guards, but these are guard fusiliers and these are guard regiments of fus. I don't know what the difference is really. We can have those go in, take Bavaria, and we'll probably end up giving that to Austria. Maybe what I should do, should convince Austria to go to war with the Ottoman Empire. Do you think I can do that? I'd have no technology to trade with them. Joining wars, Ottoman Empire. If I pay you everything I have right now. No, they're not gonna agree to it. Forgive you a region. I don't have any regions to give you. I guess we'll have to wait. I think, unless I can make this into its own region, I'll probably give it to the Austrians. The problem is when we're in this area and kind of creating these provinces, there's a risk of Austria declaring war on me, which I don't really want to fight them. If I have to, or like I don't hopefully can avoid it. Also, people are talking about naval battle. Right now we haven't seen any enemy navies, but we can probably flush some enemy navy out somewhere. Thing is though, my navy is so shit, it's gonna be hard to actually do anything with it. But we can send it down here to be sunk. So we'll see what happens there. And I guess this will be it for this episode then. And I still have, I have lots of choices on what to do next. I guess, although I'm kind of forced to do the Ottoman one. So that will be the next one. And we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!